but I'm coerced to confront people. So with people who say that the vice president and myself will not work together, I think the vice president doesn't want to work with me. I want to say clearly to the public so they can understand. We have been subjected like a bare ball, and I asked Samuel Kuga, I'm not going to accept that. Once I was elected as a senator of the country, I must be given the opportunity to recommend my citizen. It is my fiduciary responsibility. I can't sit now, a group of citizens crying on me for job. Then one individual supersedes everything he does, the country work, he does the nation work. Then who am I? If a vice president goes to the president and say, well, Nima candidate, my country living with me, out of courtesy, teamwork, he will listen to him. But in my mind, the vice president should reciprocate. He and mother, he can go to the vice president or the president to say that anything that has to do, please refer to me. Equally so. When we make recommendations, it should be accepted as a legislator of the country. Then show good faith. But you cannot be the only one that will take the shot. Then we live on a wayward. No, I don't think that's the proper way for us to go. And ask Samuel Koga will not accept it. I can tell you for free. Well, the period of the time that the Nima people elected me for, the time elapsed, and they want to take their job, fine. But the Nima people know that I'm somebody who is a straight talker, and they know that I can defend them, fine. I don't think that is the way we're supposed to go. We need to respect each other in this country. Politics should not be because I got the upper hand, so therefore I can suppress anybody. No, for me, I'm a water. When you tie me on the other side, I can bust another way to make way for me to live. And what I'm saying here is what's happening. It's not secret. The vice president is listening to people that all that man there pretty soon he will be vice president running me to somebody. So he believes in it. Maybe he want to elevate me. My disappointment is number one. Now the vice president often tell me since he got a seat as vice president, how many persons have I recommended in this government to serve in the government as presidential appointee? 0. Every appointment in Nima County was done by him. He and I will discuss something as a brother. To implement it, you will bypass me and do different things. I better keep it. I don't talk on it. Look at what happened in this number 5. If my brother sincerely want to work with me, he's not listening to gossip. And we're working in harmony with respect to each other. You don't think he's supposed to call me and say, my man, the election here. Why you're thinking? Because you are the one over there. Anybody that I recommend, I will declare support for that person. It's a dumb deal for me to knock my chest in the district and say, we carry the person, and the vice president said, no objection. The senator who came from there, the senator of the country said that the person, one party mandate will support the person. But on the contrary, that we agree on something, you deviated from it. If I had gone already to challenge that I will support Agosi Mekwa by all means, or I will support Dori Badi by all means, openly declare, and he's supporting Koto, how the world will look at us. So as an elderly person, I decided to waive everything and say I will not do it. I will be neutral. My neutrality was based on endurance, but I will fight and fear disgrace in my own district. He doesn't want to lead the neck of Nima County. When you are elected as a senator, it is a full responsibility to take charge of the country. Not vice president, not president. Do you guys want me to sit supinely and be happy when this such a thing is going on? Then what made me senator? Even the party that the old man left for all, may so rest in peace. I'm looking there like an ostracized person. You want to dignify me. You want to tell me I'm not organized? Why you think the Nima people elected me as a senator? And that respect is not given to me. We should respect each other. whosoever that attempting to intimidate me with voodoo, with sound of intimidation to say we'll bring somebody to do this, the Liberian way they say that vla. I will die natural death. Nobody will kill me. Because when you kill me, that beat you and you will be cursed. The curse will forever remain on your hair, and blood stain will remain on your hair, and you will not survive easily. You will end up with disgrace. What? Then the police will look up to the reported case to they don't take record on the individual. Can you imagine? So if I were to die here, like, yeah, Shari, nobody will talk about it. They say, but I remember saying, what gets you, why you die for? Is that what the all kind of sickness or disease on me?
This case could happen behind the scene. So I supported Joseph Parker, knowing that by 2023 he'll be tired. Okay. Knowing that 2023 he'll be tired, you have a good heart, good everything good, but the brain is going down. You're not holding it and you're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, Bernard, I buy him paper. Every day I gotta buy a paper. There's a man who bought me paper before. I'm buying paper now because time is rich. So I thought the old man could be president in 2017 and run for this. And he said, he said, when you run for one term, he insisted. I agree with him. 2023, no, I disagree. In my mind, he should rest. Find somebody else.
One more freedom, one more freedom, when they welcome me, they say they were freedom fighters. When they welcome me, they say they were liberators. But when they keep their time, they change their mind. When they keep their time, they change their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo.
The most popular saying in Liberia now is, especially amongst political pundits, the truth is very stubborn. Oh yes, the truth is very stubborn. I told somebody just yesterday, I said, it is more easier to live originally than to fake anything. You know why? Sometimes, especially us that forget, we are just unable to fake things. That's why we don't go around pretending. We don't go around bootlicking and making people feel like, oh yes, we are in support of everyone. Deep down our hearts, we know it in ourselves that no, we don't like that person. There is something that person is doing. The activities of that person is something I don't like. I don't pretend. I like it when you feel like, oh, this person is so arrogant, he's rough, he's rude. Yes, that's what our society has become. In our country, the last time Council and I were having conversation, talking about Council Kevin Sion, the last time she and I had conversation, she was like, hey guys, you know what happened? This our society. We were not taught by our parents to be bold. So when something is hurting you, your parents expect you to keep it to yourself because they have not given you the platform to be bold. Even when your mother or father is doing something that is wrong, that is against your well-being, you are unable to say it because why? You were not brought up with that boldness to speak the truth. So for those of us who choose to speak the truth, will always be referenced or referred to as arrogant or rude group of people. And that's what life is. This is Liberia for you and I. Until we can learn to speak truth to power, until we can accept the fact that despite or whatever the case is, speak in the face of whoever is your confronter or whoever is your accuser. Whenever you say something or they say something negative against you, you know that it is not your doing. Speak truth to power, even when it is your mother or just whoever it is. That is the basic upon that. That brave and courageous young men and women like us will always depart our homes every morning just to be here to speak truth to power. And guess what? On this morning, our Friday's edition of the program, it promises to be an interesting conversation here. Too many things to talk about. The President of the Republic of Liberia on yesterday commissioned the brand new buses. At least now we were able to profile, and they were able to bring the 35. They said it was 35, but I'm hearing 34. So yes, at least whether 34 or 35, at least they brought 99 point something % of the ones they promised. So yes, but just on the flip side of that, when the president thought he was doing a bus ride across Monrovia, guess what? Disenchanted Liberians who feel that they are hungry and the government is doing absolutely nothing to transform the living condition of the Liberian people, especially considering the MCC report or the MCC scorecard that said the government of Liberia has failed or is failing in terms of employment, in terms of child health, in terms of girls and education, the rule of law. The government has failed in all of those places. So it's the basic upon that the Liberians say, hey, we can't sit here to pretend. We have to make this president know that since he's in this bus, let's make him know that we as Liberians are not happy. And guess what they did? The president was booed on yesterday. You want me to play that video? Wait, you will get it. The president of the Republic of Liberia was booed on yesterday while he was doing his bus ride. And just on the flip side of that, to authenticate what the MCC have said about the rule of law in Liberia, yesterday in Red Light was a very chaotic scene. And the most terrible part of it is state security that are supposed to be the law enforcers. They were standing and looking and allowing Liberians to take laws into their own hands, allowing Liberians to perform the work for which they were employed. They are being paid by Liberian taxpayer money. Oh my goodness. Where our country is heading. When they give their ground, they change their mind. What kind of people they do? The All Liberia Coalition Party or ACO released a press statement on yesterday in relation to what happened in Red Light. We got our own bones to pick with that. We'll read the content of the press release and tell you what we feel about that press release. This is the second time that I'm seeing a press release from the All Liberian Coalition Party or ACO. The last time I saw a press release was when the Muslim lady was beaten by the police officer for LEC stuff and all of that. It was the first time. So apparently the ACOP is proving to others who believe that this is a particular group of people party, a particular religion. So some of us will sit here and feel like these things are not in the interest of our country, especially what people can normally say the fragile piece of our country. So when people try to behave like I don't know, but all of these things we'll talk about it right here. And guess what? The leaked audio is in our possession, where the Director General of the Liberia Broadcasting System, the Casaprico guy, is her sending out a very strong warning storm warning to reporters and invite the talk show host at the Liberia Broadcasting System. You want them not to accept or invite any critical voice on that media or any program at the state broadcaster, even though it's being they who are working there are being paid by taxpayer money. The state broadcaster is believed to be the broadcasting corporation owned by Liberia and Liberians, and should accept any other Liberian based, not irrespective of which political affiliation or religion or tribal affiliation you are from. We'll play you that recording where the Asaprico Eugene Fagon is heard threatening and warning workers there from accepting critical voices on the media. This is how far we have reached as a country and as a people. Crime Stoppers Liberia, under the leadership of our own SM Sion, is proudly associated with the Freedom Morning Rise. And also, Wings Liberia is a proud partner and sponsor to our morning program here, all of our programs on Freedom FM. And so, as part of that, get prepared this morning and pick up your Lone Star Cell MTN mobile money phone and just dial for yourself *255 *255*1#. And then you give it a few seconds. You're going to be asked which currency you're playing from or you want to play from. But depending on which currency you got money on, whether you got $50 Liberian or more on your Lone Star Cell MTN mobile money phone, or 25 cents or more on your US dollar account on your mobile money phone. Once you dial *255*1#, you give it a few seconds. They will ask you which currency you want to play from, and you can select the currency you want to play from. And just by doing so, cash price of 5,000 Liberian dollars plus 10,000 Liberian dollars plus a bag of 25 kg rice, since today is Friday. So let's go. The more you play, the better your chances are. We can do a draw between now up to 8:05 or 8:10, depending on whether you can play to reach the threshold. Then yes, we can do a draw here this morning. The more you play, the better your chances are to win. Let's bring this one down and welcome Promise, who is here already seated. Good morning, Promise.
Good morning, Haggai. Good morning, Liberia. Good morning to all of our fans, our friends, our critics, those who love us and those who hate us out there. I want to say welcome to another edition of the Freedom Morning Rise on a Friday. I'm glad to be here, and let me say good morning to all of our silent listeners, those of you who always listen to the radio but never call. We want to say good morning, and let me say my condolences to our very own dad, Lawrence Kwawa, on the passing of your mother. I say have our sympathy. And we have, like Haggai said, we have so many things to talk about today. Most of all, we want to say to those of you following us through Facebook, YouTube, we say try to share the live and invite others to watch with you. Put in your comments, as we'll be reading comments later on. And for those of you who are listening through radio, you can just turn up your volume so others can hear what we're about to say.
Okay. Yes, it's important for you to increase the volume of your monitor so that others around you can hear some of what we've got to say here this morning. So, like I said, Crime Stoppers Liberia is probably associated with the Freedom Morning Rise, and then we can take Crime Stoppers break. But don't forget, today is Friday, and always, on Friday, we want to give out more cash to more winners. So what they have to do is to just pick up your Lone Star Cell MTN mobile money phone. That's *255*1#, *255*1#, one hatch, and just for $50 or 25 cents, you stand a chance to win instant cash prize of 5,000 or 10,000 Liberian dollars, plus a bag of 25 kg rice. So let's take Crime Stoppers, and we'll come back. We check to see whether we can do a draw, but that will be based on the progress. So the more you play, the better your chances are to win. Let's take Crime Stoppers, Liberia.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Morocco.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Morocco. We want peace in Liberia. We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Morocco.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Morocco. We want peace in Liberia.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you must report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. Really, you can't take your. Bringing safety to your door, whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human target, I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it before them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it before them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stoppers Liberia is probably associated with the Freedom Morning Rise right here. So yes, you listen to it. Crime Stoppers is always making sure that we can start to fight crimes from our community level. So it's good that we are here, and like we said at 8:05 or 8:10, we want to do a draw to give out money to somebody here this morning. Today is the graduation of our own man, Austin Kawa, who is going to be graduating from the AME University. So congratulations to you, Austin, and of course, all of you who are working the works of the AME. And guess what? I'm told that over 800 persons. The people putting all together, I don't know how true is that, but I saw an online platform that posted and said over 800 graduates. So yeah, another 800 applicants, but many of them, the good thing is, at least many of them are working. Like my man Austin would not be telling me saying looking for a job. Yeah, but that's why it is. So too many things to talk about just this morning. But let's try to see whether we can do a draw to give money to somebody here. So, like we said, for just 25 cents USD or 50 Liberian dollars, you just pick up your Lone Star your MTN mobile money phone, and then you dial star 255 star 1 hash, star 255 star 1 hash, or star 255 star 1 hash. If you're using a smartphone, then just by doing so, for just 25 cents USD or 50 Liberian dollars, you stand a chance to win cash prize of up to 10,000. So it's 5,000 or 10,000 Liberian dollars, and also we'll be giving out a bag of rice for those of you who will be winning, that will be giving rice to as well. So yes, somebody just using our page. It's not a real. So we can recognize our Facebook followers, and then when we come right after that, hopefully we can do a draw. So why Promise is recognizing our Facebook followers, you can continue to play your cash giveaway on star 255 star 1 hash, and then yes, you stand a chance to win cash prize of 5,000 or 10,000 Liberian dollars. Promise, you can go ahead.
One of the most funny thing on this stuff is that JMP asking if that name will come in on again. The people using these pages are really funny, right? So let us start with Amara Jala Kamara. Good morning, Freedom Radio Liberia. I'm following you. I'm following live from Brussels. Many thanks for the tremendous service. Thank you, dear. We have John K. Torwili. He says, "Good, happy birthday, Freedom FM family. I'm following from SKD Boulevard, Junction D6. Blessed day." This is Ojuku Davis says, "Good morning, Freedom FM family, and I'm watching you live from ELW Junction, Painesville City." Amara Jala Kamara, he says, "Good morning." Okay, he says, "Because you are what he's saying, because you are criminal and irresponsible and very insensitive to the suffering of the Liberian people." We have TT Money. Good morning, Freedom family. I'm watching from Cowell. Abel Totai, he says, "Good morning. I'm watching from Zwedru." And we have Faith Kelvin Bapin. Good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from Nimba United. Lemuel Chairman Boom Pikin. Haggai and Promise your money. Morning, Lemuel. And we have James Lamin says, "Good morning, Haggai and Promise." Good morning, James. We have H. Mohammed K. Dukle Jr. Good morning. Aloysius Kemoka. Good morning to the biggest family in Liberia, the Freedom family. I'm watching live from 24th Street. From my 24th Street residence, I wish you guys a happy weekend. It's going to be happy because it's our anniversary weekend. And we have that's Raka Molba says, "Good morning, Freedom Radio Liberia. I'm following you from Sion Town, D15. Happy birthday to you, family. 15 close. Thanks for the update. We have Samuel Momo. He says, watching you live from Fracotan, Marshall Highway. Maggie B. County, thanks. He's saying, thank you guys for the show. So that's what he meant. And we have Juju Warren says, good morning, I'm following. We have Venetia's Junior Bar. I'm following from Newtown. We have William W. Wulu, the Liberian Civil Rights Movement official spokesperson, is watching live from Upper Cowell, Monrovia, Liberia. Good morning, my dear family. We have a senior Dose there's that Mentes. So yeah. And he says I'm following from Dambala Town, Pokpa District, Grand Cape Mark County. Here in Yanko, he says, following you guys closely from my end this warm Friday evening. Thanks to the Freedom FM and her hard working team for the awesome service to us. We have Zio Gonga. He says, good morning. That's Zio Gonga. He says, good morning, Freedom FM, watching from Jacobtown. And we have Henry again. Henry says, happy weekend to all my peace-loving Liberian brothers and sisters, both home and abroad. We have Lua Elwin, JMB, because you are stealing. And we have Christian Roberto Soba. He says, good morning to our Freedom FM family. I'm watching from my home in Cowell, New Georgia, North Road this morning. Thank you guys so much for the show. I really appreciate Freedom for their information to our people day and night. John D. Yakbawolo, he says, good morning, Freedom FM, watching from my purple corner. You in rescue corner now, bro. So we have Prince Taliebo. He says, good morning to our Freedom family. And we have Sapo King. He says, good morning, Freedom FM family, watching from Gardnersville Supermarket. That's all of the comments we have for now.
Okay, that's all of the comments we have for now, but we will bring you more the more you send them in. So yesterday was another scene of insecurity in our country. You know, many a times when we sit here and tell you that there are things that are happening that are against the peace and progress of our country, many of you feel like because we are not joining you to bootleg the government like you will always want us to do, so everything we see here, we are just making up things to see them the way we see them. So you can play a cash giveaway. Like I said, let me check up to see. I want to do a draw. Let's check up to see. So maybe we can give the next 5 minutes. So all you can do is pick up your phone star 255 star 1 hatch for just 50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents. Once you dial star 255 star 1 hash, you okay. You give it a few seconds, then when the options come, will ask you which currency you want to play from. Then you can choose whether you want to play from your USD account or your LRD account. Once you do so, the more you play, the better your chances are. Maybe you can say I'll use 500 to play 10 times, which will increase your opportunity of winning. So, for example, if people have played 2 times, 3 times, 4, 5, 6 times, and you play 10 times, obviously it proves that your chances of winning have increased. So yes, you can use 500 LD to get 5,000, which is going to be 4,500 profit for you. Maybe what happens if you are lucky to win a 10,000 plus a bag of 25 kg rice here. So it's up to you. The more you play this morning, the better your chances are. So we can give the next 5 minutes to you to adjust and play. We got a few more persons we need, so I'm sure we can get in the 5 minutes. So it's up to you. Let's see how you do it. Then we can come right back here and give you money. So like I was saying, when we say to you that there are things happening against the peace and progress of our country, many of you don't understand from whence we speak. But the fact is, many of us who sit behind these microphones here, you see, you're even on the show, you see us going in our phone, we on doing things. We are always finding out issues. We are finding information, credible ones. There are some things that we can lay our hands on that you people are not opportune to lay hands on until we can tell you, say, oh, this is what is expected to happen, or this is what is happening. You will not know what is happening. But when we say these things, you don't understand where we speak, how we speak, or from whence we are speaking. Glaring, and like in the voice of how you call our guy, Edmond Carr would normally say, when these things are happening, like yesterday, he said, proving to us that you people are vindicated. During the course of the elections, we sat here and said to you many of the very same thing that we are saying to you today. But Liberians again felt we were making up stories. We were saying our own things. And they choose to vote or make decision the way they made their decision in the 2023 elections. And as a result of that, we are again here. And as things happen step by step, as things continue to happen, we continue to remind you of the decision that you made. And as we continue to remind you about the decision you made, we will always try to do it in the form and manner that you as a person, if you get conscience, if you get sense enough, you will see that and you say, oh yes. They say, the book got a parable that say, when you tell a lay child the poo is on the canna, they will say, no, it's not on the canna. It's not on the canna, it's on the pew of the canna. And sometimes when you advise your little brother, or when you advise a little child to not do something, like, oh, that play you on there, that play is bad, move on there, and that child is high-headed, that child don't seem to listen to you. Sometimes you give them the opportunity, let them do what they are doing, and when they reach to a point, sometimes maybe the child climb you on tree, tell them, say, oh, that play here, whatever, move from there. That child slip from over there, maybe and fall down. If not from a far distance, is able to hurt them, to make them unconscious. Sometimes once that child fall down, they will look around. Once you're not looking, they will go hard different place. They will not bring the complaint to you. But when they don't bring the complaint to you, it doesn't necessarily mean that when that child is sick, as a parent, when that child is sick, you will not look after the well-being of that child. So this is just what we are into now. We say these things, people did not listen. We are saying them, people still are proving not to listen. But it still doesn't necessarily mean that we'll shut up, because we believe that when the things are cooking in this country, when it's done, all of us as Liberians will face the consequence. So as a result of that, in order to prevent it from happening, we must always put ourselves in that position to talk to you, to engage you, to tell you things that are not right. So we are here today to remind all of us again as Liberians. You're listening to the Freedom Morning Rise right here. 13 minutes past 8 o'clock. We're still hoping that you can do your put in play this morning, and then we can do a draw just before at least 8:20. That's what our trust and we are hoping to get you *255*1#. It is the code $50 or 25 cents. So we are here again this morning to reference some of the things that we've said in the past that apparently you question, and many of you questioned them before. So we are here to say we said this before. You did not listen. You did not take it serious. We are here today, and this is what it is and how you see it. This is just what it is like. So The government of Liberia decided to play politics with the purchasing of a bus or purchasing of buses for Liberians. And we had to sit here to put the government feet to fire. Like, we will come and start again on the yellow machine thing. And the government finally decided that they will bring yellow machine in this country between ABK and EcoBank. I'm told the EcoBank is involved in the sponsorship of our entire thing and all of that. So we are here. The government has brought in the buses, but the fight is the buses could be considered as developed or as improvement in certain sector of our country. But the reality of the day is, as we speak, there are not many Liberians who are able to leave from their homes in the morning to come to town as it was compared to before. Because now the amount of unemployment rate sponsored by the government have increased. So you don't find many persons going or coming to town like before. So how is the bus or the purchasing of those buses important? Yes, it is important. It will still help to alleviate the few of us that can come to town. Maybe they don't get the courage to ride on it. It will help us. But is it going to help the greater population of our country? So the president commissioned those buses yesterday. And as part of the political game, the politics, as part of the political showmanship, the people advised the president to get on the bus. They said, Mr. President, get on the bus. Yeah, you know, we not do that. This is the first time that it's happening in the history of Liberia. Get on the bus. Let go. The president got on the bus from MTA, and they said you are using the bus to go to work. And then when the team led by the president hit the central point of Monrovia, citizens who could no longer hold back their feelings, citizens who could no longer sit and play the politics and play the blind loyalty role, they could no longer hold back their feelings. And what they did was to express their anger to the president. How can we do that? Okay, the president is passing. Let's boo at him. I'm sure this is something that he's not expecting. But let's boo at him is going to serve to set a signal. Go at those days when people will use the bullets, will use violence to express their anger. This time now we get more ways to express anger. You can call on the radio, you say what you want to say. You can post on Facebook, you say what you want to say. But unlike before, when people feel like they are disenchanted, they may also run in the bushes. So they decided that they are going to express their anger to the president. So when the president hit Central Monrovia, I'm trying to get this on camera. Liberians who were there started to boo the president. Is this something that we appreciate? No. But when people are angry and they don't have, I can always say this. When people are angry and they don't have any other means of expressing themselves. One, for those who don't control their temper or their anger, they will start taking action that could lead to violence. But in the case of those Liberians yesterday, they choose not to use violence. So they just choose to stay on the road and express to the president that they are not happy. So let's play you this video so you can get to understand how things are not moving right in our country. Let me try to get this video on camera for you. While we do so, just continue to play your cash giveaway. We will be doing a draw just very, very shortly. It is up to you. It is you that are holding us from doing a draw, because we do the draw right here, right now. Let's try to get it. For those of you watching on camera, you listening? Okay. So you see? This is it. The amount of people over there, and not one person, and not two person, and not three person, and it is not something that anybody can tell us say it was stage managed. These are Liberians who left their homes in the morning to come to town and do other things to provide living, to provide living for they and their family. Now they encounter the bosses, they encounter the president on the bus riding to work. But because they can no longer hold back their feelings of how things are happening in the country, they decided to express it through action. How is that? Let's boo at this president. And boo, you already know, is a sign of disrespect. It's a sign of expressing yourself. You let somebody do something to you, maybe Promise and I doing something here, and I won't hurt her feelings. Maybe she has done something to me, I won't hurt her feelings. It. So when I know that Promise that leg my action, I'm bringing her to make her more informed that you did something that I leg I'm not happy with. This is the action of the Liberian people. See the camera going around. Let's see the amount of human being over there. It's not something that somebody can see. Look at the amount of human being. Look at the amount of human being. Listen, okay, you listen to the middle. Presidents are bringing the person in the president. It's not in the president. What happened to the president? The president was in one of those buses, and the citizens were bringing at the president. Why is that? Because the promise that was made to Liberians in the 2023 elections, when Buakai took over this country through the I don't know what they call a rescue mission, during their campaign, the promises was not that we will bring you buses, even though it is part of improving the living condition of Liberians. We appreciate that, but Waka said there were more opportunities for Liberians to get employed, and we was not utilizing those opportunities. Right here to play for you. I just hope I will lay my hands on it just quick. Waka in opposition, he was quizzed on Truth FM. How can I get this? Where from? This video, I will do all I can to get you this video this morning. WhatsApp videos, okay? So Baka was quizzed on Truth FM. He said lots of things, and I'm just here hoping that I can lay my hands on it right here to play some for you, so you know why Liberians are booing at the president. Liberians are booing at the president because people are dying from actions of the police, and the president is saying nothing. Because the president promised to improve the living condition of Liberians, and the president have done nothing about that. I'm really hoping to, okay, I got this here. It's a whole long stuff, but I hope I can we just play. I said during his campaign, when he was quizzed, this was some of what Buakai said. I'm going to get it right here, just right here, very shortly. So just continue to play. We will do, even if we can do 2 draws in a row, we'll do it. But let's try to get you some of these things and play your cash giveaway. Star 255 star 1 hash for $50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents. Okay, this is another video. Let me try to get this stuff on camera for those of you following.
How can they convince Liberians to give you the presidency? 2023. Imagine me calling on the True Breakfast Show, folks. We have President Joseph Human Boyka live with me on air.
You better start practicing.
So I start greeting you. I don't want to greet the president. Good morning to you, Ambassador Joseph Boyka.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
Great seeing you. You look good. How you doing?
I'm great. Very good.
The name Joseph Boyka remains a brand in the Republic of a 12-year contract. Is Unity Party strong enough, ready for 2023?
Well, I don't know whether they have a 12-year contract. Probably they think they did, but by their performance, they're not suggesting to me. But we believe that even if we give the CDC another 3 months or 1 year, this country will be in more chaos. So we're going to rescue this country.
Well, when they came together as a collaborating political parties, Liberians across the country, across the world, believe that, yes, this is the best of team. This team is a crack team to give George Weah one-term presidency. The team hold together was strong, won a couple of senatorial seats in Montserrat and that of Ambassador as a collaborating party.
Right. So in life, you come out when you plan purpose in mind to come together, and the public was on our side. Afghanistan, the absence of a partnership, we are building a coalition that it will be reliable for them to understand that they have failed the Liberians miserably. There are many things for them to understand that they have failed the Liberians miserably, and that the Liberian people realized that it was a mistake first to bring them to power. And we too are conscious of the fact that we need to work hard to make sure that we rescue the Liberians. So let them don't rejoice too early, because we're not giving up on them.
Not giving up. Let's look at your platform. Many a time, politicians will have no platform, nothing to say, but yet still people will vote into power. What is the Unity Party platform going to this election? 2017, you talk about rule. Is that still on your mind?
Well, when I say rule, I mean it seriously. Because there are a lot of people who talk about, the first thing you talk about, the rebuilding the economy, they talk about bringing foreign investors. You must always know that you have to start with yourself. What do you have? God has given us beautiful country, land, and so I've come up with a meaning that we have to look at agriculture reform. We have to look at roads that are very crucial to development. We have to look at education. That is.
How can they convince Liberians to give you the presidency 2023?
There's too many things, right? So let me try to get you. This video for those of you still watching on camera. Let's see this video and know whether this is a part of the road about Liberians. This is from Bella Fasama to Bella Yala Royal over there. That one am I AR video that I hear them making up. The road leading from Bella Fasama to Bella Yala has I should say now Liberians cannot plow that road because can't get past here. So marketers who are in Bella Fasama are unable to go to Bella Yala to make business. People who are in Bella Yala are unable to come to Bella Fasama and all want to Bapolu, let's say Bapolu, to make. Are going to make money from what they produce. Talking about agriculture. This is it. For those of you following on camera, how is Liberians living in Bella Yala how Liberians in Belefasama are going to go to Beleyala, people from Beleyala coming towards Belefasama and all want to Bopelu in Moserado or Monrovia before making business or before even purchasing goods to carry. So as a result of this, people who are even making farm there in Beleyala, Belefasama and all of those places are only doing it now to feed their families. Even get the thing like to get the how you call it the fertilizer to get seeds and all of things to plant is for it. You are unable to get it because you are unable to come to town because of the road condition. But Black guys said he spoke about agriculture, he spoke about road, he spoke about the road. Now let's talk about the issue of this road. That's a part of the road that promise people promise. This is the part of the road that promise us. In the southeast, there are more deployable roads, but you know what? Rescue supporters will not go to bring you this evidence to tell you, say, oh yes, in as much as we supporting the government, but there are places that we challenge and the government must do this. So they are playing the deceptive politics. As a result of that, the government is feeling comfortable, the president is feeling comfortable, and there is no opposition to bring the feet of the government to fire. No opposition, remember. Everybody playing the diplomatic politics. When those very people were here before making up stories to blackmail individuals in this country. As a result of that, Samuel Twe is a victim of that. Jefferson Koji is a victim of those actions exhibited by the rescue mission supporters in hierarchies that then. This is it. How Liberians over there living? Do we care to know about that? Okay, we focus more on Maserado, from Pinsville to town, from town to Kakata, Bikano. Then we see Liberia get rules. Then the president, the road that people were making efforts on before to grade, they go there, upbend the efforts. The president sit there and say, yes, we are making strides. Mr. President, the reality is glaring. It is based upon these fights. It is based upon these fights that Liberians had to boo you yesterday, Mr. President. All of these things are things that are happening. This is because of what you promised. Yes.
So the thing is, the people, the buses being brought to the country is not the issue. It's something that we should all celebrate because it's a good thing for the country. Easy transportation. Yes, we say congratulations to the rescue government for that. But let's talk about the buses being ruined or the president being ruined, right? The reason you have people on the streets, and if you continue looking at the video, you will see most of these people that are born jumping all over the place. They are market sellers, right? They are people who walk around with their goods. But now the reason I see that they are not happy with these things is because their livelihood has been taken away from them. Right now, you have the city police people all on the streets. They are there embarrassing the people. They cannot sell. So they are saying, instead of you bringing us free buses, not just if I having to make this quote, you will remember it from years back. Instead of you bringing us free buses, allow us to have our freedom to sell. We'll be able to transport ourselves. Allow us to make our daily bread, we will be able to transport ourselves. You can remember when people said, give me salaries or pay my money or don't reduce my salaries, and I'll be able to pay my children work fee. This is the same thing. Mm-hmm. You cannot have us celebrating or have them celebrating buses when they are facing too many problems in the country. They cannot afford their children's school fees. They cannot afford their rent. They cannot even stand to sell to a customer without certain police harassing them, taking their market away from them, and making it to look like they want to be serious in this country. But then you have, what is the need of having the president of Liberia get into buses and parading the streets of Liberia? What does that? What is the necessity in that? Because I'm not understanding it. I'm not getting it. I'm not. It is not clear that the citizens of Liberia should start jubilating because the president left his $1.2 million car and decided to get in a bus to parade the streets of Monserrado. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. The president put the buses outside. Yes. The program at NTA was necessary. Yes. But the president getting in the street, in the buses, that's wrong. The citizens are hungry. Yes, they are hungry. They are hungry. They said, do unto others as you want them to do unto you. We cannot have the people children being home. You have police terrorizing the citizens. You have people being brutalized for no reason, but you want them to celebrate buses. Where are the jobs? Where are the jobs? Where are things that are supposed to make them happy and have them cater to their family needs? Where are they? Yeah, we paying $200 from here to ELWA. We were also paying $250 for from town to Dubo Road. Yes, it is.
But that has been a thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is important that when the $50 buses come, you don't have everyone to ride these buses. Not everyone know how to fight for bus. Suppose instead of me going hurt myself, let me just go get in my taxi. And then you come out to the president of Liberia. At times I wonder who's really responsible for all of these things, right? Who's responsible that you will take our president from his $1.2 million cars that he bought, saying that all of these cars that were left behind were not protective enough to guard him or to keep him. Then you put him in bus to show what? What actually you are telling us? So you want to tell us that the president just wasted our money to buy those cars, knowing that he was getting NTA buses and be passing all around here? You want the Liberian citizens or you want the people of Liberia to start celebrating? Yeah, the president bring bus. Yes, it is good. But let's talk about this. What happened? We are saying, okay, the president have paraded these buses. They shouldn't lose like the yellow machine. They shouldn't go back in common. Because that was how the Minister of Foreign Affairs and other people paraded with the yellow machine here today. The whole news gone down. Our roads are bad. We cannot have any information on those things. Liberians deserve better. We are not in campaign season to continue running campaigns. We are not. It is time that you leave the campaign arena and come out to work on things that you promised the people. You cannot just sit there and be doing too much showmanship with, okay, we do this, we do that. That's not what the Liberian people voted you for. We voted you because you said you were going to think Liberia, build Liberia, and I think Love will do something with Liberia.
Oh, yeah, I want to know love Liberia.
So you cannot come back now. Instead of loving Liberia, you have the police going against the rule of law. You have even the IG coming up to tell us, okay, we cannot put this man in jail because we have not had the DNA report. You cannot have the people of Merkley Street. I have been on that street on a regular basis. You will see the police here. They will just come, just collect people markets and just put it in their bag. The Liberian people are suffering. I think what we need, instead of instead of you not being booed, what we need right now is you calling the joint security to book and tell them at least to try with the citizens. If they can afford, if they can sell their market, they can afford to pay their way, they will celebrate the little that you will do. If people could not celebrate rules, if many Tama people of ELWA could not celebrate rules and say that rules will eat.
Let's talk about where how they call him. Dylan was talking about the Clarita.
If they cannot
do community, the people there they were living over there over no roads. We are came to build roads. Dylan made us to understand that people left from there to go and vote against the choice of the regime that built the road there. That's why it is. But now in this case, Baka wants us to celebrate the fact that he has brought in 35 buses when we have brought 45 before it wasn't celebrated. Today, Liberians are hungry. I said, I got on a car yesterday from Dupont around there, going towards red light. The driver passed through red light. And then he was trying to get some passengers to be able to, but red light was partly empty. So the guy was like, but this time people can leave from red light early. Another passenger on the car said, bro, the country is hard. No money in the country. That's the reality of what the people are facing. No money in the country. The country hard. The money that in the country currently is only there for selected few.
Then you want the Liberian people to celebrate.
How you expect them to celebrate?
It's not possible,
Mr. President. How you expect them to celebrate? And just to come in quickly on this, on the reason why Liberians why Liberians boo the president before we can do our job. We need just 2-3 persons to play, then we do our job. But just before that, yesterday in real life was another chaotic scene. And the most shocking thing is the police that is expected or that is supposed to be ensuring that laws and others are maintained. The police was there yesterday watching people taking laws into their own hands. Let me go on camera. I'd like to show evidence of just what I was saying here. Let's get this. You see here? This is the police being accompanied by a group of individuals with sticks, with rocks, and things in their hands. Watch the Facebook feed and you will see them. So watch that they're going, go see what is going to happen. The citizens are going to be performing the work of the police that is trained professionally to handle issues like this. The police is giving that responsibility to the ordinary people who don't have any professional or technical knowledge on how to handle issue of such. Today, the MCC report, the MCC scorecard graded the government negative. The government failed in the when it comes to the issue of rule of law.
Mm-hmm.
Then people argue that what they're doing. This is part of why the government failed. This is part of why the government failed. Look at this. I want to get this. I want to get the real part that that people okay, I want to get the real part where the people themselves are seeing just give me okay. For those of you following on Facebook, I want to get the part where you will see the people with sticks in their hands. Okay, watch this part. You will see the people with sticks in their hands. Okay, you see? The police is there. A guy is standing choking rock. The police is not telling that guy stop. But the police instead is encouraging those guys to do more. What happened? Where is our country heading? You see? Let believe people there. I know I don't want in a khaki. I don't the immigration, but the inner khaki. Police people are there. People got sticks in their hands, rocks in their hands. The police is not telling them to stop. In fact, the police is not even seeing them as individuals committing crimes. What is happening to our country? These things, let the police what else? Let the police what else? The citizens joining the police to beat people, to beat somebody, and the police is standing there looking. And you see it? The police is there, the citizens are there beating somebody. The police is holding the person, and citizens are beating the person. You see how our country is looking? You see why you just have to be careful every time you leave from your home, or somebody even step on your toe, tell them, say sorry. It means that you're lazy. It means you are avoiding problem, because the rule of law in our country, according to the MCC scorecard, the rule of law is not being respected by the government. If the very government can respect the rule of law, the law is now in the interest of selected few. Once you are connected to the power that be, the law is in your interest. But when you are from a struggling background, considered to be masses, the common people, the law is no longer in their interest. That's why you see many, how you call your guy from the Ministry of Youth and Sports, still passing around here, drinking tea,
posting on the internet.
The people dollar is sitting, the families are sitting somewhere with stigma, lifetime stigma. Then the police say DNA, we can find blah 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 blah. But another person committed similar or was accused of similar thing. That person is today behind bars, just within the same space of time. Another government official, high-ranking government official, accused of rape, being served milk and honey. Another common Liberian being accused of rape is today behind bar. That's why the MCC said Liberia has failed in the rule of law. We have turned over this country to Buckeye at the pass mark of pass. The 2023 MCC scorecard. We have gave Liberia to Buckeye. Liberia pass in the rule of law. But Buckeye has been unable to maintain that feat. The rule of law is being disrespected. The international community is seeing this. Look at the kind of things that are happening to our country. Police are supposed to be performing their duty, ensuring that lives and property are protected. The police is there and people carry on mob justice. That's why I have a fee for old man Sim Sion and his team. Why he's making more efforts, putting money into ensuring that our Liberians can start fighting crimes from their community level. The police, the government is aiding and abetting people who are supporting mob justice in the country. Then I want to see how I want the citizens to be happy. Let's listen to another video. Oh gosh, I've not had this thing on camera since. I've not had this on camera. I've not had this on camera since. So this is it. Just for the sake of those following on the internet, this is it. This is it. Where is our country heading? People who are supposed to speak, they've been quiet when it started. You know, I always say this, the terrible precedents that we continue to allow to be set in our country is going to haunt all of us irrespective of our current position or status in life. Because the fact is, where you are currently, you may not remain there until you die. Especially in government, when you are in government position, it is just for a certain period. When you are a minister, one day the president could wake up on his wrong side and dismiss you. When you are a legislator, you could go back to the people tomorrow for their vote and they reject you. If you are the president or maybe vice president, you could go back to the people tomorrow, they could reject you. Then the wrong system that you've set that have worked against others in the past will start now to haunt you. Then at that place now, you left with no other option. Because when you speak, people will question how you did it, what you did. Look at what is happening. Let me get you another video to tell you how our country is not safe. You see this? This is the very red light. Let me get it on camera. This is the very red light. Young people are there telling you not get a job. Yeah. No, it's serious. A group of young people, they are standing telling us we are hungry, we want loot. So it tells us that this country is on the time bomb. Yeah. These are people who are willing to do anything that they expect. Most people will be used by politicians tomorrow to cause instability in our country. You promise us job, we don't get job, we program, we won't loot. That's what they are saying here. That's something we make up. Listen to them. Eh? See their faces. So it is terrible for our country. This country is seated on a time bomb. And I don't know how many of you are understanding that fight. The country is seated on a time bomb. There are many young Liberians who don't have nothing to do. The government is not even giving them hope. For those of them who are even deciding to ride motorbike to be able to sustain themselves, the government is going after them. And the president was brave to go stand at a gathering yesterday and make reckless statements against those who are using motorbikes to provide for their homes. You know how many children are being fed because their parents are riding motorbike? You know how many children are today in school, or some of them drop because their parents were stopped from riding motorbike in Monrovia? Some of them today, who their parents, they muster the courage and can manage. They are in school and their parents are able to pay their fees because they are riding motorbike. The president went yesterday to dedicate or to commission buses. He dashed the hope of the young people, made mockery of them. That the kind of president you're elected. He's always in the habit of making mockery of Liberians. When there were information of Donald Trump getting ready to deport Liberians, Waka went at a gathering and made mockery of those Liberians. Today, the president is making mockery of those who see motorbike riding as the means that they have right now to plan for their tomorrow, to work for their tomorrow. Baka has dashed the hope of Liberia. So when you see the government going after motorbike riders, this is a calculated action. The people can go in their cabinet meeting, they sit and plan all of these things, they bring it to the public. That the feelings that they think they can be experiencing, that they think the people can go sit there and plan. So that's why you heard the president making mockery of those of you riding motorbike. You know how many of our brothers are riding motorbike today? People sat in this country, all of those things started happening from day one. People, mob justice was taking place all over, police brutality taking place all over, people being dismissed, and people did not speak. Many of you here that we're supposed to respect, they could not speak. And then I listened yesterday. Where was that release? Who I sent it to? I think I came across a release yesterday from ACO. And I will just say this to close in before we can pick course on this topic. I will do your job, please. You have to we'll do it in sequence, please. The All Liberian Coalition Party, I will jump over everything, released a statement yesterday. And it says, yeah, our attention has been drawn to the ongoing saga at Painesville Red Light, which stems from a land dispute between two families. We categorically condemn the brutal attack on our fellow peaceful citizens in the presence of the Liberian National Police. ACO believes that this or said attack, as captured on live television in the presence of the police, demonstrates an apparent weakness or reluctance on the part of the police to provide adequate protection for the victims of such unwarranted mob violence. Besides, we believe that such massive failure of the law enforcement agent to perform their duty and avert harm from being perpetrated against peaceful citizens by a violent mob will amount to a savage consequence to a hate crime perpetrated against a people on grounds of cultural or ethnic bias. I will stop right here with this the ethnic story and all of that. You know, there were many of you in this country that we had certain duty of respect for. And trust us, because of our upbringing, we always try to respect people. I was taught by my church pastor, Reverend Was, there in Tinkers Village, to always respect people who claim to be serving God or people who claim to be carrying the message of God. The pastors, evangelists, apostles, all of them, or just whatever. I was taught, and we were taught at the Full Impact Ministry there in Tinkers Village to respect people of God or servants of God, people who are preaching the message of God. So in that case, whether you are an imam from the Islamic faith, I treat everybody in that scene like it's not my responsibility to question anybody. But many of you who we've had certain degree of respect for because of that upbringing, you're betraying the respect that we've had for you. ACOP, I'm only seeing ACOP doing a release. This is for the second time. I only heard Imam Aliyu Krayi spoke the last time a woman from the Islamic faith was beaten on by police, which we condemn here. There has been this perception in the public, which I do not buy into, that ACOP is a Mandingo party or a Muslim party. And for some of us who feel like it is divisive for Liberians to sit and see a political party as political party of a particular religion. But in as much as we sit and do and feel on the contrary, those very people who are at the helm of those political parties are giving Liberians the reason and are even giving us the reason to now believe what others have said, that this is a particular party for a particular religion or ethnic group. ACOP don't see things in this country. When Liberians were beaten and killed, when Liberians were killed in Kinjor there, ACOP did not speak because apparently they were not from the Islamic faith. Huh? When the police woke up one morning, Gregory Cuomo assigned people at the CDC headquarters. Olele was naked by police officers there. ACOP did not speak. Imam Ali Krayi did not speak. Apparently because she was not a Muslim lady, or she was not a supporter of their political party, or she was not from their ethnic group. Today, for the second time, I'm reading a press release from ACOP only because it is involving people of the Islamic faith. How serious are we in changing our country? When it is about Haggai, I'm out of it. When it is about somebody that is in my cycle, oh yes, I will do it because I will benefit, because of my interest. So when the system is spoiling, because the system is not spoiling from within, from around me, I don't care about how it is being spoiled. That's how our country is running today. ACOP is supposed to be a political party that could be voted for by every Liberian, irrespective of tribal affiliation or religious affiliation. ACOP is making people believe that it is only there for a certain group of people. Things have happened in this country. Liberians have been killed. Police have beaten and killed students in this country. Ordinary Liberians, police are running after marketers every day. They are unable to feed their family because of the police action. I cannot see that important. When a lady was naked at the CDC headquarters under the leadership of the police, ACOP did not see that as an issue to speak against that because she was not from the faith. Is this the country that we're building? Is this the kind of country that we want as Liberians? When we choose a political party, that's what some of us used to feel like. I think you're giving us the reason now to go for what other Nimbayans are according to the Nimba agenda. Because I'm a Nimba country man, I can tell anybody I'm a born man or man from Nimba. So maybe I have to go and support either the CMC. So anything that is against people from the CDC, the Unity Party, or whatever political party, now my interest. But when it's against the CMC, it's against the MDR, I can speak because I'm a political party from my country. So maybe that the kind of feelings you want, that the kind of thing you want to put in our society. Hey, guy, you from Nima, I don't support the CMC or you support the MDR. Or since Nimbayans are running around with it here about a Nimba agenda to make Jeremiah Kun president, we all need to support it because I'm a Nimba man. Because our Akko telling us now, if you Mandingo, Akko can protect you when you are from the Islamic faith. Akko can protect you, but when you are a Christian, whether you are your rights as a Liberian is being disrespected, Akko is not interested in that. And the country we're building, we are still here dividing our country. People we expect to be knowledgeable enough, people we expect to be leading the way enough, people we call leaders. They are the ones taking the lead not to bring Liberians together, but to divide Liberians, preaching selective or ensuring selective justice. When your right is disrespected, you speak, the police is against you because you are not from the Unity Party. You are not from the Unity Party. So as a result of that, No, the police not get the law is not for you. The law is for only people from the unity party. That the country we're building here, my people, how is it going to help us? How is this going to help us? Since 1822, we gained our independence in 1847. The oldest independent nation. And one of the oldest countries in Africa. Today, our country is like this. Other countries that just gained their independence few years ago are making more progress because they don't go for Mandingo, they don't go for Muslim men, they don't go for Ogola men, they don't go for Omano men or Gio men. They see everybody in that under that canopy of maybe from Guinea. What are you Guinea Pela, you Guinea Mandingo, you Guinea Loma, you Guinea Mano? Everybody, people see, the government see everybody as Guineans. In Ghana, whichever group you are from, you are a Ghanaian. The Ghanaian will always fight to protect their own. Even in our country, the ones that are here, they will always fight to protect their own. I don't want to be xenophobic, but we as Liberians, we believe in that selective justice. We believe in the divine rule method. We divide the country. We divide this political group. We divide this ethnic group. Then we take charge. Okay, we ensure that the Mandingo people believe that they can stand by themselves. Then we who starting the entirety will be Mandingo, will be the hair. That's the fight we are fighting. We won't be the hair. Everybody won't be the hair. Even in the community, everybody won't be chairman. So as a result, communities are breaking apart because the other person feel that I can be chairman. Say the other person is chairman for the other community. My second mate, the other people will believe in me. They will break away. They will be chairman for the other community. Everybody want to be youth chair. That's how we are breaking and dividing our country today. When the reality is all around, we see it. We don't speak on it because it is not affecting us. It is not affecting one of us. But when it's affecting one of us, we put our all into it. Then the other group will sit down and look at it. Promise, what have you to say on this topic?
What happened yesterday in real life was really disturbing, right? It hurt so many businesses yesterday. But my attention was drawn to the civilians and police action. For one fact, they said that they asked the people to leave the area that they wanted to break it, and then the Muslims said they were not doing it. In so doing, I think it was only left with the police to handle that issue. Instead of having other civilians being part of it, there's a video I've been looking for on my phone that you see. The police handcuffed few people and were carrying them, while you had another group of people behind the police. They're hitting on those people. I think this whole thing about report being given to the country is for us to work within it. It's for us to look at it. If once it is negative, we have to shift and get something done properly. But I'm seeing that every time we have reports coming out from the international community on the country, we do contrary to that. If we don't have the secretary, the press secretary for Immersion coming out to defend why she's doing this, we will have the police going against the rule of law when we are being told that we failed in it. We have people who are celebrating the 12 out of 22 pass, but those are the same people who criticize the 14 out of 22 passed. We're saying this not because we hate the country or we hate the government. We don't want the government to succeed, but we're saying this So the president can call to order these people who are occupying these positions to get things done rightly. You cannot have fellow citizens beating on others only because they are acting in the interest of the police, right? If we can record those who rode on the motorcycle criminal, they said the boy that motorbike road, those who killed him brutally like that, they were arrested. So what are we going to see? Those who hurt the other people yesterday who were not part of the police, those civilians who hurt the others, would they be arrested too? Or we should just allow them to go free because they were working in the interest of the police? No. And coming to the ACO party, I think there's nothing much we can say because ACO have already said it all for us. That once it is pertaining to a Muslim person, that's the time they get interested to say things about it. But howbeit, this is not the Liberia that was promised. This is not the Liberia that was promised. Let us just, it is heartbreaking that every one of us are seeing things going contrary from what we were promised. This country is a country of law. This country should be governed in the right way. We cannot come here and just allow ourselves to be taken off path. None of us wants to go back to war. None of us. Some of us who saw the war, we know it was hard, right? It was hard. But we shouldn't allow ourselves to, if you listen to the video, the children say, we want loot. We not get we don't have work, we want to loot. In this country, Liberia is not prepared for that. Someone will not take 10 to 15 years to build their businesses and then have it being looted only because of funny things. So this is a national call to the government. This is a call to the RG of the police. Let them come back, call these people back and try to caution them. Let them work in the right path of this country. Liberia is heading downward instead of us thinking, building, and loving Liberia.
Okay. Yeah, we have to do what we can do just to ensure that this country is better. We will always have to do these things. Our country is so dear to us, and we must always ensure that we can do the right thing to save our country. Let's see that we can do. Let's take this Crime Stoppers break. We can wrap after that. We can do a draw, *255*1#, *255*1#. We can do a draw, then we start to pick calls here this morning.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you will report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. Really can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. You wait for your safety. If you see a don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Okay. Crime Stoppers Liberia, proudly associated with the Freedom Morning Rise. Good morning, welcome. If you're just joining us, let's say welcome. I'm trying to do a joy here now to give money to somebody. Just quickly. Just give me a few seconds. I come into a joy to give money to somebody. Star 255 star 1 hash. Star 255 star 1 hash. Let me try to do a joy just shortly. For 25 cents or 50 Liberian dollars, you stand a chance to win cash prize of up to up to 10,000. You can either win 5,000 or 10,000, but let's see right here. Let's see right here. Let me do a Jordan. We can start to pick your calls. For those of you following, we can start to pick your calls now on our talking points here this morning. Let's give morning out to somebody. What's going on here? Something is here. Okay. Gosh. Okay. All right. Star 255 star 1 hatch. Where is this phone? This one is going off. Okay. 954. Okay, let me call one of our winners here. Then you can nice. Let's call out one of our winners right here. You can continue to play. The code is *255*1#. We want to do another draw just under 5 minutes or so, depending on whether we can have it. Morning. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
This is Haggai. I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
Yeah, morning, Haggai.
Did you play our cash giveaway this morning?
Yes, I played this morning.
How many times you play?
I played 11 times.
11 times. So you use $550.
Yeah, $550.
Okay, check up on your phone. You've won $5,000 Liberian dollars.
Wow.
Yeah,
Thank you.
check on your phone, and I'll call you so you confirm to see whether you receive your money. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, let me take this break. This phone here is giving.
There are crowds in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you will report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. Really can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. Do well for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Okay. Our line here, the number here is something. So I'm trying to give you to see whether we can get it through. Just right here. Let's see that we can get something. But so folks, you can call us now on 0776 104 104 086 500 104 are the numbers. You can call us on right here and be a part of the conversation. Let's talk to this person. Good morning. Morning, Peter, sir.
All right, I joined you for the show forward. Come up with
Go ahead.
You see, it's hard to be deceitful, like you said from the beginning of your show. It's better to live your real self. Then my grandparents who yesterday of few things. And let me just promise first, come here. Your boss will not be charging $50. They do $100. And the thing that I want to be complicated. They say it's digital land. Meaning you want to buy any card and you want to keep it in like the environment where you'll be using that card on the train. You say I am B.
Okay.
I know what the things they are prepared to go as far is up to them to provide education around it. So to the issue of bullying, Liberia voted based on specific issues and promises that were made by this our old bosses because we were told that it's now a certain point but we learned that it's giving it scary now. So specifically in August of 2023, our party appeared in the general city and said to the people, Magnet Gate, they are what they the crowd called the shit. They want more, they say, oh, he said 4 months from now, children will not be selling in the street during school hours. You girls are going on the street and selling the money you're making, the public can even buy 25 kg. You want to make sure, he told us you want to make sure, he was specifically targeting the economy when he said those things. But what are we seeing? In our speech, there were two major things that you can't own. One is education, two is economy. Let's look at education. The NCC scorecard mark in education is zero. Zero massive in education. The same thing you are targeting there was job creation. Let's look at NCC scorecard in job creation. In mandatory to the 300, he brought it down to 9%. That 9% you are steering. You are 209%. You're not taking your passing mark. That's a level of crisis point that this old man have left us to. You are again speaking on, bettering the Liberian people when it comes to the bread and butter issue. How will you then take a bus that you want to put or show a point when even you are very wasteful, you do 1.4 million, you bought new fleets. When you were to use that 1.4 million and place it in the economy where we have access to loan market women that was sitting in our class, some of them market were going because when they go to the bank, they are not giving access to loans. The 1.4 million you took to buy a new fleet, when you had a very new cars that the former regime procure in the comfort, very new car that you're using today, you left it there when you use or moving on 1.4 million, the security were moving yesterday because it's still going to be a waste. You are not doing nothing to settle the issue of the economy, which is the insensitive. You are very intimate president. Now, when the people will continue to who are you? You can be on the rule of law. I bet you close on the rule of law. You can be on the rule of law. Those people who are bullying their brothers and sisters, some of their brothers are their sort of mass, while in jail. There is an international report that your jail guys sort of mass go in jail. There is a glaring case in Liberia that your ministers are involved in raping 14 years. There are cases where 2 or 3 14 years girls have been raped.
Okay,
that's
all right.
The secretary of the rule of law. Thank you.
All right, let's talk to somebody else. Morning.
Good morning, that was funny.
Morning.
This one is coming on typical practice.
All
Well,
right.
you see, what is happening at the night? But it's not being broke that many people call the education system. But one thing I want to say, the president is police director. During the war, it was this. It was thinking at the time, but still the next day. And we saw what happened here. People have guns, bazooka, AK, everything. A few people who have guns, they're going to be able to have guns. That during that time. So, the thing is that we go to just take it proper. Yeah, I mean, and sometimes you have to feel for the people. Yeah, people don't want stuck in the mind is something for the dirty. You know, we need to reward them to just be making. After what you find was not to run now. Now, you tell you the word to put the letter to say, the anchor that in the people, see that somebody being shot just for the pulling the old man because the way the man is
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right. *255 *1#. Morning. You won't walk away from the radio, or I should cut you off. No, I will have to cut you off. Let me cut you off. I can't do so. Morning.
Hello.
You live? Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Rita.
I'm okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is just the Victoria Junior College.
All right.
You see, Rita, yesterday was one of the negative days for EMB. Because EMB keeps trying to test the water of the Liberian people, and he after getting away to what then yesterday, those are carried to him. The government is not proceeding well, and you need to do better. But if you not listen to what happened yesterday, and keep leading the country the way in which he leading the country there, 2029 will be a disaster.
Okay. Let's talk to David King has left the line. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Good morning.
You live, go ahead.
Yeah, let me say good morning to you, Haggai. Good morning to your people. My name is Robert, political, that time brand public. And I'm calling this morning on my way to the Congress City. I follow the Congress City in Toronto. You know, Haggai, I think the president has lost the essence of, he has lost his focus. He does not know what a lot of people need to celebrate, what they don't need to celebrate. But I said it before, it's not far away with him. Just here for 45 people of forces were out in the capital going. So it's no personal connection with the Indian government. He bought it here, and he came to the SKT. There were visible media people went there to take pictures, and what we see, right? President Biden will also say, not give activity for us, not free for all. There's a responsibility. Our taxpayer money, our money, we can't hold it. We know that you are in opposition, and you don't lose all your left. And now you are put your own rules, going to ever be taking money from there to come back budget, and you are ready with it. I think that's even the American.
Okay. Thank you, Robert. Let's talk to David King. David, morning.
Morning, David.
You know, we are continuing to test the Liberian people patience. One of the black I think it was a complete mockery against the people. It's a black you were in a dungeon of poverty because of your own mismanagement of your funding that you work for. You did not manage your funding very well. Like I always say to people, before you can become a very good manager, you must first of all know how to manage yourself very well. If you cannot manage yourself, you will not manage anything in your life. That's the first thing. So as a manager, you must manage yourself first. There's a black guy went for 12 years, the higher paid vice president in the history of this country. After 2 years, he came to the public and said, you are living on loan. That's a disgrace. I don't know how you saw it. Today, there's a black guy living in luxury. There's a black guy continue to violate the constitution of this country. How can you go and take the loan from Echo Bank without the acquiescence of the legislature? But I said, what Mr. Bwaka said yesterday is a means of impeaching him from office. But it will not happen because we have a rubber stamp legislature.
Okay.
So they will not start the procedure.
All right,
so
David.
the boy I just said, no, I can't remember. They put it on Mr. Bwaka yesterday.
All right, David. Let's talk to somebody else. Go ahead.
Good morning, Ega. Good morning, my daughter in there. This is Maya. You know, we're calling from St. Paul's Beach.
Good morning.
Ega,
Yeah, man.
my concern is about what happened yesterday at Greenland. It was so sad, so very sad in our own country to see the police telling civilians against civilians. Just watch that thing, Papa. It was too sorrowful. You saw it, man. They said for donate to the people, the police said for donate to the people. The person going there to do that kind of thing, but the common should stop. He should talk to the police. You say your time rescue us, then you're acting like this. It's very bad. Look at those people. Choking people things all over. Beating people while you're beating them, you're choking them in a truck, in a pickup. The other day, call Wero, the motorbike boy just got there. He never had money. So this policeman told the boy to pay $400. And the boy called me to talk to the policeman. The man said, look, I will not listen to you. God can come down. That $400 will get in my hand before the man leaves. And we put together and get that man $400. For what reason? What was doing so? Look at him on being yesterday. But now look at him on being. It's too sad. And those same people voted for the president today.
Okay. All right.
Where we going now?
Okay.
It's sorry for we in our own country with suffering.
All right. Let's talk to let's talk to this person to see whether he's received his money. Then we'll come back into another draw star 255 star 1 hatch for 25 cents USD or $50 Liberian dollars. You can win 5,000 or more. Morning. You receive your money?
Yeah, I saw the money.
How much you received there?
5,000.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's pick more calls right here from your end promise.
Hello.
Morning.
Hello, Ega.
Morning, man.
I have the pressure.
All right, Master.
Let me say thank you for the show this morning. Let's prepare for 6 years. Can you say where they let me on now? I was saying that we will prepare for 6 years because your presented is things that presented. They demon are coming. Your presented demon, and they said no. The demon said prove the test. I will dance to the devil. Even though they were able to win the election, I will dance to the devil. But yet they say within that demon, they want and say they protest for him. So they want for me. I'm always saying it. The election was stolen. So they people all that. And today we are feeling the peace. People showing in the street now, selling classes in the street now. Go pastor your sister in the street selling classes there. Go water. There is something basic. So workers show up that when it comes to power, nobody will say what to make them in the street. The children will finish school and they're looking for food for them and they will get enough money to buy food that continue with it. They will not be in the street. But what going on in the country? Instead of you bring process, then the police will pingle on your head, you sit down on the side of the window, looking up. But yesterday, if you find the local boy yesterday, you saw the problem after yesterday, and then they bullet him yesterday. So they going for the land. And when they try any nonsense, going for the land. Oh, small over there. I was already on the back for this. Everything is everything comes for my what in the net. You say I like it. But I want to in the water.
Okay, Master.
Okay.
All right, Master.
Thank you very much.
Morning. Morning.
Thank you, Haggai, and good morning, Pressure. Haggai and Spencer Mohammed, and I call from my Procono, down Coast Spoon Hill, Winter Community. Haggai, I firstly want to use your medium this morning to condemn what happened at red light yesterday in the strongest store in Manhattan. They got to see the police that's supposed to protect the victims. 10 days, and the victim been brutalized and tortured before the eyes of the police is worrisome. It tells me that our country, the legal system of our country is at risk, and Joe Newman Boakai and the group of gangsters need to wake up and do it right. And the next day yesterday, it was just a clear validation of the people angry against this gangster paradise. Yesterday, they told us that buses were ye, that road were ye, that hospital were ye. Then 2 years later, they parade with the same thing. That tells you frustrated the people. The job that was promised yesterday, the NGOs will work, job will wait. Those things are yet to come, and you are parading with buses. That's why he got the anger of the people yesterday. And this is just the beginning. In my mind, not about the state election. Even Joe Kwaka said no. Now 2029, you will not see election. For a state president to concede under 17,000 votes, Joe Kwaka will not do it for the sake of the peace of Mama Land. You will not do it 2029. Thank you very much for always giving us the opportunity. President, we are live long in 2029. You come to redeem us. Thank you very much, Ega.
Another person. Let's talk to you. Morning. Go ahead, you live.
Yeah, good morning, Ega.
You want to walk away from your radio? I'm hearing myself on the back.
Yeah. I think I'm better now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. My name is something, and I'm joining you from New Georgia State, Reading City in Manchester right now.
Go ahead, brother.
You know, Ega, it is unfortunate and it is a disgrace to our nation. You know, this thing when we say over and over, we try to overlook it, but it coming in a way that it will be a disgrace for every minute, every hour in a Baga regime government. Because you want to know why? It will take a time that where we get people protecting the president and involving the president to go getting empty first, then as well as a person getting empty first. We get empty first more than what Baga brings people. So I don't know how the essence yesterday Baga getting empty first. So can't tell what thing. So unfortunately for all, man, thank you very much for putting me in the time, man.
Another person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ega.
Morning, boss.
This is still calling for the West Side Community
Okay.
on the Puebla.
Go ahead, you.
They got the people believing in a divine movement. So, for example, if the government really knew God, when the people children were murdered in Super, the government turn around and see people and give them jobs. So from there, for some of us, if registered to us, that was the first thing that the rule of law going to be about that by the government. And then they believe in a divine movement. We will not see nothing this day yet, nothing positive would see seriously people dollar. It will happen very year, about 2 more years for election. You see what it will be more than they want that. They don't unfortunately for all my brother. But thank you.
Star 255 star 1 hash, or star 255 star 1 hash. Reply the currency you want to play from and stand a chance to win for yourself 5,000 or more here. Morning.
Hey guys, good morning.
Good morning, boss.
This is Washington Soup, and I called from Deepville.
Go ahead, Wash.
You guys, what we were saying yesterday, it was so funny. So that Labra is none of village where the president of the country will be celebrating the arrival of buses. Is that development? Everybody looking around the world, we're seeing what kind of development going, the level of education and other things. Now what we need, then you're taking NTA buses to be achievement, you celebrating the president of the country will sit in a bus to be driving 2 hours a city. If you consider this to be big, so if you do such a mean that big development you don't do, why you celebrating it? Then what rather will we achieve now if the arrival of NTA bus is an achievement of this government for 2 years? Then what really will they will do? This is very bad. All countries will laugh at us. Like we are still taking NTA bus to be achievement. This is the kind of thing that will be far away.
Okay.
Where will the media transport the review transportation say? We got a lot of transport of vehicles and other stuff in this country. But bringing NTA boys there, bringing sickness to be achievement. As they say for the government, man, they're gonna see what is there, all the sponsor, the international connection they have, and they're taking NTA boys to be mayor. It's so disgraceful. Very disgraceful. Thank you, Ega.
Thank you. Another person, star 255 star 1 hash. Reply the currency you want to play from. You stand a chance to win for yourself. Good morning.
I'm Jefferson Silver calling from the Virgin Court District on 11 to be precise. Let me show light to the Manigo people issue. The Manigo people
I want to talk about take it away.
They are trying to show the differences, or they trying to make a difference.
We are not talking about a particular group of individuals here. Please, let's be we can be supporting what we're speaking against. Let's talk in general and stuff. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Yeah.
Walk away from the radio. Like, all I want you to do for me in the morning. Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah. You see what happened, my brother? We have 4 days. We got people. That boss is there, come around here with you. That boy with you. Then you all the former president left there. Damaging all. Looking at it, people suffering. But I was working on one party, driving going to Maritime and going in college. This is going to be dying. Let me sit down on my body. I even tell them with his baseball. There again. I don't have to keep going. Something coming. You got to remember way back when the students didn't seem to talk to the talker. I remember that the school and he was sleeping again. So students there. And instead of they walk in like he has to do something about. Why can't I come into our head? Don't keep praying.
Let's talk to somebody else. Good morning.
Yeah, how are you?
Go ahead. I'm okay.
Hello, my name is Prince. I'm calling from Gulf Community.
Prince, you just have to walk away from the radio because I don't want to cut you off.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, what I want to say is, I just want for the president to be this evening, the game of ball to come to what I did. One of the kids to the home country yesterday will be fun. Then, you want to order, it's like, I don't know, like, 2 students graduating for APC to get the president of courses all around. Then they come to us today, we see what we do. Thank you.
0776 104 104 086 500 104 are the numbers you can call us on right here. Star 255 star 1 hatch. Star 255. Who's in care? Who's in what's up morning?
Morning, Chairman.
I want to get you on speaker. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Chairman. Good morning to you, Promise.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Hussein Keo. I call from Jacobstown District 2. Let me say thank you for such a unique conversation. So my attention is drawn to the MTA issues. On yesterday we witnessed the president with the team from MTA. We went to commission the process.
We already said all I want. Or
yeah, I know, Chairman. I know. So you see, I can remember in 2022, right? Austin on the same radio had a radio show. He mentioned that the former managing director of NTA, in Abby McCordy, what that guy did, even those who supported the government at the time, would not sit back and watch what McCordy did. In fact, NTA was like a dump site. Chairman, in all fairness, when that guy was in NTA, what he did, all the buses broke down, the little cats that were in the account of NTA in play and bring down the place and left. When you went to NTA after the WIA administration, that place was a complete, dump site. Today, under the administration, that place has been revamped. We were there. We saw the program yesterday.
Okay.
If you don't like this government, no, let me just end, Chairman. You give me the time to just end, please. If you don't like the government, Chairman, the process is going to.
But who tells you I let the government? You say, oh, what's all you doing?
No, I'm not speaking to you, Chairman. I said, even you don't like the government, those who now criticize it. I mean, if they put two other buses on the Japan freeway, they say from Red Line to Freeport $20. Hey man, for going here and saying, are you not going to benefit? You will definitely benefit. The students, they say free of charge. The other folks.
Now what they say?
Students are going to dress up everywhere to free of charge. The old folks, they be like, oh my, Papa standing along the road. That bus will
all right, you see. Let's talk to somebody else. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Morning, boss.
Okay, I'm on my job for Canada Supermarket.
What go ahead?
Okay, so actually, the president riding the bus yesterday, according to them, to go to work. So my question to him now, why you be riding that bus to go to work every morning?
They make it 1 point something million car. What they make a rap bus for? I mean, you're doing that thing yesterday.
Give me the honor that the president riding bus. So he said he was whip around, but now you get 1.5 car right there. Yesterday he told us he bought the bus for. I mean, the echo building one partner the bus. Therefore, now we see in the bus going to work. But now you will be right now bus to go to work now.
All right. Oh wow, sorry. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Good morning, guys. Sorry, let me just quickly try to provide no information. We still should not be misleading the public all of the time. When the bottom of the information yesterday, we listened to it. You will be doing that. We should stop the kind of campaign of lies.
All right.
The guy said there will be a cat. And you get $100 for that cat. People are in today. Let's stop lying. Thank you.
Okay. Masisi, morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Oh, okay. Sorry, not Masisi. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
And good morning, Sister Promise. Well, this is Mohammed Gonzo Fofana Jr., a person of Social Country. Well, Israel, I got 2 points on my mind this morning. And the first point is the bosses. I want to tell these unit parties, government, I don't know, Labra is not a place of ground. If one can play, please go in for and play Mr. Puakai when you leave power 2029. Well, what you did yesterday, it was just a moderate to the Labra people. We are suffering in this country and then sitting boss to show what? To show what? To show that we get 35. I mean, I appreciate the government for bringing 35 bosses in. You guys are shameless people in this country. You guys don't know how to govern our nations.
I hear some people come and say the bosses, they are be free for older people and students. They listen to the first they listen to how your another point said the transit authorities were saying. They kind of said that they said it be free for students. They Liberian people, poor outside in this problem. And sometimes that the incident happened yesterday in real life, really it was wrong. I don't know, Mr. Bwaka again. It's one of the failures of Mr. Bwaka. What happened yesterday in real life? What happened yesterday in real life? Mr. Bwaka want to plunge his into a relation war, and we don't be this for anything.
Okay.
We don't be this for anything. So what happened yesterday?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Nice, go ahead.
My name is Selvin Augustus Riches Yaba. Okay, I'm calling from the MTA community. A few things I will take out from this conversation this morning, especially with the booing of the president. I would like to condemn the act, but I think the person was the one that incited the people to condemn him. Because with the situation that the current challenging situation that Liberians are now faced with, and then you riding box, you trying to make mockery of the people. After you have purchased $1.5 million vehicle to be riding, then you go and sit in bus. What do you expect? The people will boo you. You have not met up with the current issue that the people are faced with. You're taking them on the street, that very street, that they held the president before when he was an aspirant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they held him before on the same Broad Street. But today, yesterday, they were booing him on that same Broad Street. That is a warning that the president needs to take seriously and that he needs to perform to the expectation of the people. The same booing that they gave 1 year from now, when the situation continues to persist, I believe that the people will come on the street and nobody will be able to stop the number. This is something that the president needs to take seriously.
All right, let's talk to somebody too from this other line. Good morning.
Yeah, I'm Abraham calling from Slippery.
All right, AB, go ahead.
So, caller just told you about the late with the arrow trouble, how the children booing and through those asking. Then what that God said, it reminds me that the downfall of our presidents when it coming at the beginning. So let the people take heed. People are getting tough time. Things are very rough. We brought in 35. The past government brought in 35 with our money. The past government brought in 45 to negotiation with all our money. Then you're celebrating around here. So, don't take heed.
All right, thank you.
Good morning.
Let's talk to somebody from the other line.
Good morning, brother. Why is that coming off?
Sorry, Master, I did not. Sorry.
Don't do that, my son. Don't do that. We'll answer already. Don't do it to us. Don't do it. We're okay. People are suffering and something coming on. You say, okay.
Sorry.
Don't do that, thank you.
All right, I agree. Sorry.
This man bring bosses, they stand by the window and we're talking it. The people are angry. And the first thing they have to see president in the street moving around and sitting there moving in. That was what they said. Especially now, just begin. We're talking there, we think that we're joking.
Okay.
That's when I will show you. It's always that you see the day in real life. You see our good in the day. Can you come and say, go beyond the people there for purpose there, talking to our people, and the police protecting up for talking to. And just that the message was there with and they will just begin. So my son was talking about podcast, not I say, please party, because me on fire, grandpa. So you looking in the country, just paying all right on. So you have to police paying for a reason in Libertas, the local country. They will study what coming my dad, not going to be my dad. How will it say?
Sorry.
In school, we are pay.
All right. I forget it. I forget it. Hungry men are angry men. Sorry, yeah. Where the woman put her phone off before she come. Don't matter, Uma. Nobody gets you up. Folks, let's go for this break. I like this song. Let's go for this break. I'm sure you all will like it too. Then yes, I'm sure take us home here. Why am I getting this real copy here? Okay, but let promise you can pick just few calls while I look for it from this side. Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hello.
You live. Go ahead.
Yeah, Abraham didn't understand from Canada.
Go ahead, Abi.
Yeah, I'm very concerned about what happened to the Brazil or what I'm taking on to. We are now running campaign. Then the Brazil get in for the voting is the Brazil taking risk with his life. Yeah, I think it's really unfair for him to behave like that, but getting in boss, running around with himself there, the push you gave the Brazil good advice, not to take place. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you so kindly. Let's go for this song right here. It's going to take us home anyway, but we'll come back here and give our party. Let's speak. Just this. So when we come back, we try to do another draw. All you have to do is that star 255 star 1 hatch, star 255 star 1 hatch. Just give me a few minutes. The internet is giving us something. Yeah, you can bring. Yeah, speak up.
I can't get it. Good morning.
Oh wow, sorry, we had to. Yeah. Okay, folks, let's go for this song. Right here. This is Promise Dali that they are speaking here. But guess the fun. Promise she didn't even firstly able to even identify that at her trap. No, I know. Gosh. I bet you to play any manner so anywhere the world and challenge me to that. Good morning, folks. If you are just joining us, today is Friday, the weekend begins now, and guess what? We are going to Austin last the entire weekend. Maybe you did not hear me well. I'm saying we are going to Austin last the entire weekend. We are going to celebrate Austin today, eat a graduation food, and then get prepared for Freedom's anniversary on tomorrow. You want to see me playing football? Oh my God. So just be looking at the field tomorrow. Anybody you see in the number, for those of you who don't know me in person, just go on the field tomorrow. Anybody you see wearing the number 10 jersey, yeah. Jelle Messi, banana looking at la miyama. So join Freedom FM tomorrow as we celebrate our anniversary. Look at Promise Agnes, you want to learn this one? Oh wow. My God, let's go back for this song, Promise. I want you to take this song from the top. Let's go for it.
You don't know, nigga. You sure it's it.
Okay, so
how be it?
At least try a part of this song. Try a part of this song.
So let me, bro, leave me back. Let me say happy birthday to my auntie that you Comfort P. Field. The woman said right there in the house of Omensem Sion. Let me say happy birthday to you today. She celebrates another day.
Good morning as well, Omensem Sion. What's up? What's happening for the weekend? Austin Kawa is graduating today. We are going to Austin last the entire weekend. And then our hearts are also with our brother and colleague, Lawrence Kwawa, who on yesterday lost his mother. Our hearts are with you. We pray that the good Lord will continue to strengthen you. Folks, it's the weekend. Let's take this song. Then it's going to push us out of here right now, right here. Let's go. I'm looking for somebody to interpret this song, but guess what? I even asked Promise is not even able to identify that this is a trap. So somebody please tell me what's the meaning of Saniwe. I like this song, I like it. Not just liking the song, but I love the woman that sang this song. Masira Doti. Okay. So at the part of the song that I Promise is dancing to, she's acting that she can sing it. But anyway, don't never learn to be like people that Promise. You have to learn your dialect very well. You have to know it to your fingers tip. Any time of the day, any time of the night. Yeah, man, we can be doing that kind of thing to us. I Promise sitting here that the English part now she acting that she know it bad way. So, folks, that's all the time we've got to be right here. Anything else Promise say, don't mind. That behind the scene conversation. Until we are back here together is hopefully on next Friday. But I'm going to be here with Abu beginning Monday to begin a fresh, brand new week. But until then, we did not touch our Casaprico guy, Eugene Fagon. We've not forgotten. The audio is here. We hit on that on Monday. Trust us on this. We'll tell you how Eugene Fagon has allowed the LBS to be used as a gambling ground. And he's just doing things arbitrarily. He's just doing things like I know already. The man I get no he when he drink a Casaprico, he credit plenty liquor and drink. Be looking like. But we'll talk more about Eugene Fagon on Monday. Until we are here, let's keep the peace of Liberia. Liberia is the only country we have, the only country that we cannot be deported from. We are out of here, folks.